All right, hello everybody. My name is Christopher Schilla. My presentation will be on the rise of specialty coffee shops in the U.S. and then economic trends and consumer behavior within the business. So the first question you might ask yourself is, what is specialty coffee? Imagine walking into your favorite coffee shop and the barista knowing your name, knowing your order, and kind of getting that emotional connection with consuming coffee. So with specialty coffee, there's a lot of steps and processes within sourcing coffee beans. So the first step is obviously the coffee bean tree to grow coffee beans. Coffee beans originally are green and not like black in color that we think of. So it takes skilled farmers to basically harvest and grow these coffee beans and trees. Once the farmers are done growing that, they have to have a certain elevation to have like the complex flavors that you get in coffee. And then a trader or a wholesaler will come in and source the green beans and ship them whole to a roaster either within the United States or outside of the United States. So once that roaster gets the green beans, they roast them using a series of different complex machines and basically processes to get the green beans into the roasted black beans that we think of when we think of coffee. Once the roaster gets done with that process, it goes to the barista, and they're able to grind those beans, make either espresso, coffee, or whatever specialty drink that you usually order at a coffee shop. So the end product is a good cup of coffee right in your hands. So now that we know what specialty coffee is, we'll move on to understanding the market. Like I said, understanding consumer behavior and economic trends. So my first source is going to be Grandview Research from 2025. According to Grandview Research, in 2024, the U.S. coffee market was valued at $67 billion, with a 5% annual growth rate every year until 2030. Just to kind of show you what specialty coffee was in regards to that 67 billion, it was around $48 billion. So quite a big chunk of the entire U.S. coffee market. Kind of shows you how many people spend money on specialty coffee, how many people really are into buying and consuming specialty coffee. The second report that I researched was a consumer behavior report by the National Coffee Association in 2025, and that showed that 46% of Americans drank specialty coffee almost every other day. So people are spending a lot of money every other day on specialty coffee. Usually, as you can see with this Starbucks drink, probably like $6. So, a lot of people spend a lot of money on coffee, and it's definitely a good market to get into. Toast Tab, which is a POS system that I'm familiar with, I currently do a coffee business on the side. They reported that in 2025, the coffee industry was shifting heavily into mobile ordering and the drive-thrus. So from the research in the article that I read with Toast Tab, mobile ordering is a big thing because people have the convenience of being able to order coffee on their phone and have it ready when they go to pick it up. According to Journal for Quality Assurance in 2024, the author discussed the emotional connection between building loyalty and repeat customers within the coffee industry. So creating kind of like a third space is kind of the new trend in the coffee industry, where people are wanting a third place besides their home and their work. They go to these coffee shops to kind of socialize with other people. They go to these coffee shops to kind of have a community sense of belonging, and on top of that, to have good coffee. So let's go over this graphic just really briefly. You can kind of see the current year that we're in, 2025. The majority of the specialty coffee consumers are in the age ranges of 18 to 39 years old. That's the majority of people who are consuming coffee, specialty coffee. And it's kind of showing what I talked about earlier, the 9.5% growth from now until 2030. So, in conclusion, specialty coffee is a good place to start if you're looking to start a business, and overall is overall a good market. So thanks for listening, guys.